Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Logan Gilbert. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
That one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. There's a strike. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup.
Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Big-time power. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. And the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Garrett Cole.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's Victor Robles.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Grounds one to short. Over to Goldie. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup.
Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Two outs, runner at first. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that one upstairs, ball one. Two outs. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a pitch. Raleigh leads off first with two down to the inning. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Strike on the outside, and it's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch inside, and the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and here comes Bellinger.
Fielder, number 35.
Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one a little bit high, and that is ball one.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs. Struck him out looking. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Foul ball. Gilbert, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he's got power and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
And the slider just misses.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Draws the walk there. And that's their first base runner of the game.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting sixth.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
So now 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That is his third of the game.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Seattle, now batting Mitch Haniger.
The designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And it's even up. Next offering misses down and away. foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fights it off. He'll see another. It's a K from the Coltrane.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
J.P. Crawford digs in now. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Check swing, called strike. And that one cutting but missing down low.
2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one pushed to the left and foul. On the ground, Volpe fires over to first, and Polanco is out. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Gilbert back to work. That's in there.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That one missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Oswaldo Cabrera will hit next. Off the plate, ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, body.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Top of the third, no score. Next offering is downstairs. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Volpe stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that gives Jazz Chisholm Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Chisholm swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Volpe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gilbert throws over. Volpe back on a dive. Two outs. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is down low. Got him looking, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tied 0-0. And we're back. Here's the veteran second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball.
Well, he just threw that
2
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And now 2-2. And misses inside. Stays alive. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball,
One out,
2 strikes.
bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. Even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And here is Julio Rodriguez. They say you win.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And we are still scoreless. On to the 4th. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Right through there for a strike.
These Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Now pitching for
Carlos
the Mariners,
Vargas, ready or not,
number
in the
54.
game now after the injury.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Bellinger up to hit. And a foul ball. And that is out of play. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that's way high. Ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
So digging in, Austin Wells struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul straight back. And the 0-2. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Raleigh makes the catch. And that is that. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That one misses in the dirt.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense.
That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
1 gone, runner at first. Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. And that one upstairs. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Nice job behind the plate there.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then hit that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And here is Mitch Haniger. Struck out looking his first time. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Rosarena off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone. That's his 9th strikeout so far. One left for Seattle, and we're still knotted at 0. Back at T-Mobile Park, Paul Goldschmidt now. Vargas, the tall righty, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing, called strike. Movement in the bullpen. Edward Bizardo up and throwing. Thornton, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. This to third. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. There's the strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo.
So 2 down now,
Cabrera.
and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. Outside low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes. Come on, Mariners.
And that drops in for a strike. The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, right field. Robles coming on, pulls it in on the run. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back in Seattle, now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Just missed.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Just missed.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Next pitch is outside. Cole maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Fastball for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Moore stands in now and watches strike one.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdom, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
In the air out to center. Bellinger in a full sprint makes the grab on the run. Out. Number 2.
Number 10, Victor Robles.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Judge makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Vargas back to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gregory Santos, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Snyder getting cranked up as well. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
No outs, runner at first. Aaron Judge now at the plate. This guy with light tower power. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. Safe. We're tied at 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That one just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Runner at second, nobody out. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Two now. Fights it off, he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
He was all over that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Austin Wells, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Will struck out towards right center. That one's back there. Going, gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make at bats look like batting practice from time to time. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Carlos Vargas won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Gabe Spire gets the ball now.
Number 55.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside.
Nope, outside.
Yankees up by 3. And there's a strike.
1-1.
Right side. And that's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Moore to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Down to number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Close but called a ball. And it's 3-0.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So let's see how much longer they let him go.
Cal Raleigh digs in now. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Cole a check to first. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Rodriguez on at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up in 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena.
A walk, and he's also singled.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Yanks leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz appears to be getting loose. Weaver getting loose as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one ripped, but foul. Way out front for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cole a check to first. Rodriguez dives back in safely. Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The strikeout and the second of the game for the Cole train. Mariners leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Slider for a strike.
All ones the count.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Oh, what a stop to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That one misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's outside.
That's a
ball 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
3-1 is on the way. Fastball for a strike. Jazz goes 1 on strikes.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Coming home. The tag, and he's in there. It's 5-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a couple more. It's 7-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gabe Spire will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Trent
the Mariners,
Thornton takes over on the mound.
number 46.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses, and it's 2-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Strike.
2 down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's ripped. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here is Goldschmidt. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
The 0-1. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Chopped out in front of the plate. And that one handled. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
So now here's the
Leading up
DH,
for the
Mitch
Mariners,
Haniger.
the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
Ball
down and
2.
in. That one misses. Full count now. In the air to left center, Dominguez sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
The batter,
One
number
down.
3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That
That's
just
a ball.
misses. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Volpe toss to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Mariners 1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
And a foul ball. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
Now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera. Thornton, a 6-foot righty, 190 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. That clips the corner. One down, base is empty. Now 1-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Two now. Out to short. Crawford tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check, and they're on top 7-1. Back in Seattle, here's Dylan Moore.
The Mariners, the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
There's a strike.
Ball.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering down in the dirt. Ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Victor Robles.
And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That misses. 1-0. That one drifts inside. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
First
Off the plate,
pitch
ball
just
1.
misses. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Mariners are down in order. They're down 7-1.
Now pitching for
The new
Mariners,
pitcher in the game, Edward
number
Bizardo.
83.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
0 for 3 in this one.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Next one misses.
Inside.
2 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Not close with that one. And now 3-2. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So a man aboard. Here is Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm stands at second with no outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
The center fielder,
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Now here's
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton. That one pushed foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's just foul. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Mariners 1.
Now pitching for
Back
York.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jake Cousins.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
For the Mariners,
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 3. There's the strike, 95 of that one. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And there's the strike. That's too low. And the count even 1-1. The Yankees up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Raley in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The Mariners down to their final strike. Oh, 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. And 1-2.
That's inside.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
The count's full. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.